It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Blues and the Cobras. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. David Lund, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, I'll tell you, as starting pitchers go, he's one of the best around. He's really found what works for him, and he's had a lot of success because of it. I think he expects to go out there and dominate every game he starts, and he usually does. No one should be surprised if he turns in a really solid start here.
So digging in now, Johnny Jr., and we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Shuhei Ogawa is on deck. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Shuhei Ogawa is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here it comes. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, Max Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hits this one hard the other way. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dan Turner, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy is known as the road warrior, and you can see why. He's been awfully good on the road this year, so I would expect him to pitch very well in this one here.
Digging in, Mark Lacey. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Mark Lacey.
And the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Suarez.
Striding in, Glenn Suarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. In there for strike one. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping in, Brad Benton. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Fouled away. Suarez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Paul Taylor. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Stepping in now, Buford Christian, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Turner has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marchetti is under this one, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now a 2-0 ball game. At the plate, Shelby Marchetti. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Nagy is there, 1 away.
The catcher, Dale Richards.
In now, Dale Richards. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And he fouls this one off. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Standing in, Howard McKinnon. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. count. Here it is. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Standing in now, Mackenzie Van Poppel, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, Kevin Nagy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Count now a ball and a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marchetti will wait on it. 1 down.
The first baseman, McKee.
Settling in now, Sean McKee comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. First pitch of the at-bat.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, King Giles. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. called strike 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Set to get his day started, Morgan Thomas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Turner.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dan Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Johnny Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this big.
0-1 the count. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Skied into straightaway right. Nagy is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Bottom of the 3rd now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, David Lund. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Now to the plate, Mark Lacey. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ogawa is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman,
Now at the plate, Glenn Suarez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Brad Benton is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here comes the 1-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Swung on and chopped to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Shuhei Ogawa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now here it comes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Line drive to center field. Giles is right there, one down.
The first baseman.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Now at the plate, Max Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go to start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
1-1 the count now. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2.
Count 1-2.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here it comes. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Plate now, Shelby Marchetti, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Misses, ball two. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Paul Taylor.
The third baseman, Paul Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And it's 1-1.
1-0.
The 1-1 is taken for ball two.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Another foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball four. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now batting, Buford Christian. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Sixth home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Kevin Nagy. And the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Base is empty here with nobody out. 2-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 2-0 on the way. Laid off, but in there for strike one. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So now to the plate, Sean McKee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop to first. He's got it. To second for one. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are two gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, King Giles. The pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Popped him up. Taylor moving to his left. And that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cobras are out in front here, 4-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Dale Richards.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Christian is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Stepping up to the plate, Howard McKinnon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. He struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in now, Mackenzie Van Poppel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, the base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Now at the plate, Morgan Thomas. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Runner back safely. 2 out with a man at first. A ball and 2 strikes now. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Hit hard up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Mississippi leads this one 4-0. Zachary Berkowitz will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Into the box, David Lund. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Berkowitz, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Mark Lacey.
Digging in once again, Mark Lacey. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Glenn Morgan.
To the plate now, Glenn Suarez. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
1 out and a runner on second base. Lifted in the air out to center field. Ogawa is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Brad Benton comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Derek Richardson will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Derek Richardson.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 0-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Left fielder looking up. Still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Into the box now, Johnny Jr. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
That's
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Standing in, Shuhei Ogawa, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The runner at first with no outs here. And he popped him up. Taylor into shallow left. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 34. Taylor.
Digging in, Max Taylor. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he's back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 52. Shelby Marquetti.
Standing in now, Shelby Marquetti, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1 and 2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
First and second now, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to work out for him. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 4-2 game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
At the plate, Dale Richards, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. and set. Now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And the run is in to score on the sacked fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sack fly and brings the run home.
Now with the plate, Howard McKinnon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 3 runs already home here. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Mississippi leads it 4-3. Alexander Barrios enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Paul Taylor.
The third baseman, Paul Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And it's fouled away. Hit in the air to right field. Junior is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 10, Buford Christian.
Buford Christian will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ran the circle change in on him, a ball and no strikes. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Now, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Barrios, a Colombian-born ball player. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Junior is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 13, Kevin Nagy.
So striding in, Kevin Nagy. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Too high, 1-0. Bouncer up the middle. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Cobras on top 4-3. Michael Jordan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jordan.
So striding forward now, Mackenzie Van Poppel. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set and the pitch. Check swing, called strike, 0-1. Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
At the plate now, Morgan Thomas. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Brady Matthews will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Brady Matthews.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. rolled slowly down the third baseline. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Lucas Morse gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Sean McKee. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, King Giles. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. Third home run for him on the year, and it's now 5-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days when the ball seems to be flying. The hitters are on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. They'll start this one at 274. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. Nope. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Mark Lacy.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Mark Lacy. Here's the first pitch to him. Its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2.
2-2 now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. Another look to first. A dive, but he's back. And yet another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. In now, Glenn Suarez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two and 0 count, and the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Runner on first with 2 away. And that's in there, 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Line hard toward right center. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
Brad Benton will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Jonathan Brazelton is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Into the box now, Paul Taylor, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. Mississippi is on top here, 7-3. Brian Bledsoe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Johnny Jr.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Nagy is there, and he has it for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Shuhei Ogawa.
Digging in to try it again, Shuhei Ogawa. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Fastball too high, ball 4.
The first baseman, number 34, Max Taylor.
Digging in and looking for more, Max Taylor. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1's the count.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Runners on first with one down. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Stepping in now, Shelby Marchetti standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Runners are at second and third with one down. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
The catcher, number 13, Dale Richards.
Ready now, Dale Richards. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Buford Christian.
The left fielder, Buford Christian.
First delivery to him on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
At the plate, Kevin Nagy lifted in the air toward the line and right, and no one will track it down. And the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Sean McKee. Hit back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. So now to the plate, King Giles, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. One pitch on its way. Fouled away. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit to third. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Gunter will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jonathan Atkins is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Howard McKinnon. First pitch on its way.
Howard McKinnon.
Wind up and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The ball and 2 strikes. Gunter, a 5'10" left-hander. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season? Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mackenzie Van Poppel.
At the plate, Mackenzie Van Poppel. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. Atkins is there. 2 gone. At the final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
One ball, one strike.
And he misses 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 home.
Now, 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Morris starts. Will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Two out with a man at first. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Suarez waits on it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Cobras get their 20th home win this year. David Lund earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Dan Turner was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 7 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
7 o'clock, we got to have a thing to walk.